Okay. Awesome. Well, I actually did not rewatch the session last week. I didn't have a chance to do so. So I'm really interested in hearing the recap from whoever wants to give it.
Me?
Sure.
You all volunteered.
So the session started off with Anora's sacrifice, where we all went down to the river for good times, and we heard Gaius talk for the first time, and he said that she was going to be sacrificed and that she was going to be chained to the rock until morning. And then they chained her to the rock, and we all just stood around and glared at each other all night. And then nothing happened. Gaius, I assume begrudgingly, announced that the terms of the sacrifice had been accepted, and it started to rain. And the Vulcan just melted the chains that were holding Anora to the rock, and then Pythor went complete Thor and summoned his hammer, and then drove the stake of sacrifice down into the rock, and scaring the centaurs, at which point the centaurs realized that Kyra had tied all their tails together. And massive chaos.
She finally pranked somebody.
It was just a prank, bro.
Just a prank.
And so there was chaos as they all tried to flee, and Pythor announced that, one, he was going to abdicate, and that his daughter Anora would be ruler of Astoria, and then he also announced that there was going to be a week-long celebration, at which point Magus just dove into the crowd and was carried away.
Yes.
However, Kyra said that this would probably be the best time to go for our next quest, as the centaurs were distracted, and so after brief shots at the at the Dragon's Tooth, they collected Magus and left the city and marched across the plains. There was, let's see, we encountered Hukar of the Blue Mane group. That
I swear to God, you make a normal name for anything in D&D, and there is a 90% chance that it becomes a joke, and like it's just a universal truth. Anyway,
if Matt Mercer has taught us anything. But he and several of his warriors surrounded the group and asked if we would be willing to make an exchange of favors, that he would give us information about the cave system, which, by the way, we did not tell him that we were going to the Mithril Caves in order to reinstall the God of the Forge.
Nope.
But we elected to leave that part out, as we just said that we were going to reclaim the remains of some dwarves who had fallen there.
So noble. Which actually, you
true.
chose your words very wisely, because that spoke to their immediate need.
Yep.
So you didn't know it at the time, but it did.
Well, and like centaurs are also a race that is based heavily around honor.
Yep.
So honoring the dead. That's appeal to that. So he told us some information about the caves in exchange for us retrieving, hopefully, some of his kin who had gone into the caves and not come back. He told us about the troglodytes who live there and kind of what to expect. And dyed some of the group's hair blue in order so that they would be recognized by the centaurs and accepted as friendly. However, Magus was uncertain, and then Hukar made the comment that it might help Magus attract some mates, at which point Magus just had some terrified visions of what kind of mates would be attracted, and whether or not he would actually survive an encounter with a centaur. And so he declined.
I thought you were just being like too fancy. You can't have a blue streak in your hair. Nope, you were Yep, I gotcha.
And we continued on our way. We, as we were approaching the falls, which are the entrance to the mines, Theo used Rue to scout ahead, and we did know that there was a griffin that was feeding on a kill, which had been a rider and their horse.
And we have no answers.
Because we didn't investigate that and instead just camped out under the stars. Kyra told us stories about each of our constellations.
Yep.
Which may include hints. Maybe. In the morning, we descended to the entrance. There were, around the entrance, there were 4 statues of large hands, which is interesting. And then on our way in, we encountered some troglodytes, or perhaps some troglodytes encountered us, because they did not survive.
Yeah.
And in fact, the rest of the group was so good that that after my first shot, I didn't get a chance to attack anyone. And last
You'll get a chance.
Information we got was that Falbin had discovered the cave, quickly dispatched an ambush, and there was one of the centaurs was spitted and partially burned above a fire, probably dead, and the other centaur was in a cage and being poked with sticks by the troglodytes.
That's it. That's the whole shebang. That's all me and the writers of this module wrote. Well done. Inspiration to you.
I'm already full.
Well.
And your kin.
Yes.
I will give one of my inspirations to anyone who needs it, and then take an inspiration.
Sure. You better use those though. No, thank you. Thank you for the recap. That was really thorough.
So who needs an inspiration?
I think I only have one, but I think you're about out too, Shade.
I believe I am out.
Remember, if you start the session with 0, you start with 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Then I have
right.
one.
I'll give my extra inspiration to Shade.
Cool. That's awesome. Yeah. So you guys are currently in this super dank, nasty tunnel, smelling like the worst refuse and gore and filth and mold. It's very dark. You did nimbly, deftly dispatch the ambushing troglodytes that were going to alert the remaining troglodytes, but they didn't get a chance to. So there is that room just around the corner with the 2 centaurs. They are like yelling in pain as, at least one of them is being prodded and poked with sticks, and the other is you're not exactly sure in the condition on the other one, but yeah, that's where you are now. I will unpause it was unpaused. Yeah, it's on to you guys.
Yeah, so I would sneak up here and be like, yo, people, bad people up there.
All right. How do we want to approach this? Run in, weapons bird.
I think, freezer bird is quite a thing.
If we want to maybe lure one of them out, I do have this bag of fish.
Ooh, that sounds fishy
idea.
to me.
Maybe we could make a trail to us and silently dispatch the troglodytes one at a time, maybe?
Oh, yes. A breadcrumb. A fish trail.
Sure.
Sounds
like
a good
it.
idea.
I will
Well,
hand the fish to Falbin.
Okay,
Yes.
I was gonna say. I will take the risk. Hey, can Shade's shade hold things?
I think we already used him to hold a cloak in the session with the basilisks.
Well, then I hand the fish to Shade, who can do it even more quietly than I can.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay. And he'll just kind of float up to here. Probably, I guess, to here. And we're just wanting to... Let me just make sure that's still within range. Yep, that's within range. Alright. So... Just kind of drop a fish right hereabouts.
Yeah. Okay.
Step back.
Do you make any sound when you do that, or like just set it
Not
there?
really, he'll just kind of like
Flop it.
flop it out, so you'll hear a flop.
Okay. Yeah. There's a flop,
Fish hitting the ground.
and then I guess you guys are pretty far back, so you don't hear anything.
And then another fish there. And come back over here. Drop another fish.
Are you guys like preparing anything?
Yeah, I have firebolt prepared for when I see something around the corner.
Okay.
I am prepared with my crossbow to shoot anything that might come our way.
Okay.
And I'm
Shade's gonna step
waiting
back kind of there.
for a second troglodyte to appear before I attack.
I see. Okay.
I guess I'll have my shade actually go over here.
Okay. After like 10 seconds or so, you see a little troglodyte kind of poke his head out and like sniffing at the fish and is reaching to grab it. Who had prepared a shot?
I was ready to shoot, but is it the furthest fish?
Yeah, it's the one. It's the first one that Shade's Echo dropped right at the corner.
I think I would wait for him to get a bit closer before I took a shot.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
for him to be out of view of the other one.
You're gonna wait for them to fully engage. Gotcha. Okay, so he comes around the corner.
Why are you typing numbers over there?
Don't worry about it.
He's rolling perception.
I
So
wonder if he's rolling how many rounds until the centaurs die.
so the troglodyte is kind of like doing the ooh piece of candy, ooh piece of candy, ooh piece of candy, and he's just like, and then eventually this troglodyte brute comes around the corner and like pushes him aside, and like he's going for the fish now, and so he takes the lead, and he's following up.
Well, that hits my reaction.
Okay, go ahead and we'll go ahead and roll initiative since that triggers your reactions. Let me activate the encounter. There we go.
30.
Wow. Oh my god.
And out here, I was happy with a 16. It wasn't a 3 this time.
Kill everybody. Kill everybody.
Murder spree. Murder spree.
All right, he's in combat. And you guys do have them surprised, so they have the surprised condition.
Hallelujah.
Isn't that great? And
I love it.
we'll begin combat. So Falbin, you see the troglodyte brute moving up the hall to you, eating fish, and then you go ahead and make your attack.
So at advantage because surprised, poor guy.
Poor fella.
Oh,
Yeah,
the sorrow.
that'll hit.
Okay, then that would be an assassin sneak crit attack.
Oh my gosh. Oh my.
Do you
Dun dun dun.
do you do
How do
any?
you kill this guy?
No, you don't kill him. But do you do any? Do you do anything else? It's insane amount of damage.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna target the little guy behind him
Okay,
with my bonus action.
you got the drop on him, so drop him.
And I'm gonna
like there.
roll this. So this will be to hit without my proficiency. -5. No, 20.
Yeah. Not dead, but
This will be just a normal.
for sure
dagger hit
bloodied.
then. 11.
So that's just damage
Just 11 is the damage.
for the. Okay,
Because
yeah.
I also crit this one.
He is the baby troglodyte is dead with a fish in his mouth.
Yay!
The brute is still alive. Do you have anything else you can do?
Yep, I can run, and I'm gonna back up over here.
Cool. So that is actually an elevated area. There's a bridge. There's a bridge right there that you can go under the bridge if you want.
Okay, well then I'm gonna be like under the bridge over here.
Okay, cool. It would be the brute's turn, but he is surprised, so it goes to Theo.
Aha! I will use my sniper ability. I will use inspiration to make it so that I can roll my attack at advantage to make sure that it hits. And I have to find out where all these
bonus
things
action.
are.
Are you marking this guy?
Bonus action, I would also mark that sucker.
Thanks for the reminder.
Just saying. You forgot that last time, so I figured it.
Oh, I didn't forget. Yeah, so the bonus, I didn't want to use this early on until I could chain it a lot of times and then continually use it. Does my crossbow work this time? No.
I was gonna say, unless you've changed it, I don't think anyone else has.
Well, I restarted my computer.
I'm not sure why that is happening, but...
Okay, so I can hit the damage button. I can hit the attack button.
It's a nat one.
Well, he's rolling an advantage.
Oh, you're right. Even with advantage, it doesn't hit.
Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. So at this point, I would hang my head in shame and I would fall back. And then I would take Rue, bring him up, and I'd take a... I'm not going to do that loud one. I'm going to do a strafe. I'm going to go... Well, if I do a strafe, will the other people be able to see me?
I don't know.
That's the thing. I'm going to stay over here and do a storm then.
That's a miss. It just like sticks in his like just shards of metal that he's got like bolted into his skin, and he avoids damage. All right, Megas.
I'm gonna move over so I can actually see what's going on. Oh, he looks near death.
Yeah.
Yes, the infamous near-death look.
Right.
Not quite death.
And yeah, I did say I was considering firebolt, so that's what I'm going to do.
Sound noise.
I'm going to roll, or
I saw the dice. It's just not totaling. Give it a second.
Yeah.
What was
Did you restart your
Let the
computer?
dice roll a while.
what was on? What was the number on the die? Did you see?
I didn't see anything happen.
I saw a die roll.
I'll
I
try
was
it
waiting
again.
for the total to
Okay.
pop up.
See it?
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
No, me neither. Well, that was
Is it
a
on?
14 on the die, which is enough to hit even without your spell attack modifier.
+8.
+8, yeah. And I don't know what you rolled for damage, but unless
Well, I will just do that manually, I guess.
unless it was 1 damage, which I'm pretty sure it wasn't, you kill him.
So yeah, it's a 1d10 is
Okay.
what it should be. There.
Okay, yeah, you kill him. And he dies because you killed him. Congratulations, you solved my troglodyte puzzle.
Yep. He dies because you killed him.
Yeah, so cool.
Falbin would be like, Shade, it's your turn. Get up in there.
Do some more fish.
Reset the fish trap.
Yeah.
No, I think we just get in there.
You think they know that,
All right.
that we're here? You think we've milked this cow for all it's worth?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Shade'll still try and move stealthily. You want me to move it?
Deathbird?
Stealth check.
Yeah. Do you want to get the death bird?
I would like to get the bird buffed.
All right. Let me know
We're-
before we go
we're
in,
over here.
and I'll cast
We're,
on.
we're about to go in.
Okay, I cast Dragon Breath on Rue.
Boom.
My shade will get there. Oh,
Death Rue into position.
it'll go there.
I will
and,
also summon my tiny familiar and have Rue take it and have it be the flamethrower.
oh, and I'm closing the baby carriage.
Okay. The troglodytes. Are you stealthing, Shade?
I'm trying. I rolled a 9, so I don't know how stealthy that is.
Okay. That is less than their passive perception, so they hear you coming down the hall, and they're going to move to attack you. You see, I don't know how many you see. At least 4 troglodytes in there, and we'll go ahead and get initiative rolled again.
Let's see 6 of them. It looks like.
Okay. Yeah. Everybody, go ahead and roll.
Actually, I'm gonna transfer the tiny flamethrower to Shade's shoulder
Well,
instead.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any dice roll.
Should you maybe try to close your browser and come back?
Yeah, should you restart it?
Again, like my initiative is like 7, so I'll be right back, I guess.
Yeah.
To re-roll that.
I don't know why this is happening. This is weird.
Let's see if you aren't a surprise to reaction. Alright, just a second. I gotta read about my ring here.
Oh yeah, read up about your cool stuff. I get it.
oh, hey, that's right. I got.
Okay,
I got
after you
2
know
more
the
hit
initiative
points.
order,
Oh, yeah.
and your GM shares it with you. A creature, and before any creature takes its turn, choose a creature you see within 30 feet. The creature must succeed a DC 13 Charisma saving throw or swap their initiative with you. I'm gonna try to do that with the brute.
Okay, cool. Wait, what was the save he needs to make?
DC 13 Charisma saving throw.
Okay. That's neat.
He's a troglodyte, so he's pretty charismatic.
Yeah. See, despite his academy training, he has failed his charisma save.
Okay, so he swaps with me. His initiative is now 15. and
Oh,
mine is
that's
15.
tight, dude. That's awesome.
It will be handy.
Because that drops him near the bottom of the order. That's
He's gonna
Kind of a big
die.
deal.
that's
Kind of
a
a big deal. We all get to deal damage first.
this should be a legendary item. That's amazing.
He uses his legendary action.
No,
Oh, that's right. I get to go first.
You do.
Wow.
yeah.
I wasn't. Oh, okay.
So
What a
I'm used to
heady-
this. I'm used to like, all right, everybody does their things, and then I get to move.
Shade, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to make a free medicine check on the spitted centaur here. It's not gonna cost you anything. Just go ahead and roll a medicine check.
I will do that. Medicine.
Okay, it is the centaur is still alive. It's the spit, the skewer has like run through its like lung, and so it's like choking on blood and can't really scream out, and that's why you didn't like hear signs of life before. But it is alive, but almost dead. I mean, you can guess that you'll probably have like 1 round to try to save it.
Of course.
One round.
Of course. Hey,
All right.
I'll take care of that. You understand? Don't. I got a bird that I can give potions to, and then while I'm freezing them, I will also drop a potion.
He could very well be telling the truth.
Who me?
Also, like, maybe we should remove it from the spit before it heals.
No, it's fine.
Like it's
Just
going,
chew over it.
it's gonna die in 6 seconds. So I mean,
Yeah, we.
Okay.
It's this or death.
Unless you guys want to revivify it, which is allowed.
Well, then, this is going to get exciting. All right. I'm going to position my shade there. I assume I can't step here because he's a large creature and is occupying that square.
Right. Also, before you do anything else, never mind.
Excellent.
Forget it. I'm gonna make the centaurs a little smaller, just so you guys can.
See
You
how
guys
they're
can.
able
You
to
guys
climb down the
can.
ladder?
You guys can move through them because he's not taking up that whole 10-foot space.
Okay, so I could move there?
Yep, you could. Hmm.
Okay, well then I'm going to put my shadow there. And then shade, seeing that this thing is just about dead. Again, being shade, he is going to move
Oh boy.
here. He is going to... What? He bought 2 potions just for this. Pull out a potion of healing and shove it down that thing's throat.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and roll for that healing.
All right. Let me... I'm going to...
Okay. He got. You give him 8 health, and he's stable for now.
Because I was rolling, I didn't specify. That was was that a bonus action or was that a full action?
It depends on whether you want it to get the full potential healing or not.
Well, for now, because if I can, that'd be a bonus action.
Yeah, totally. That's totally fine.
Then does it have any like clothes or anything on, or is this thing just like basically naked on the spit?
Yeah, it's basically naked on the spit. Yeah.
As a clarification, because you did appoint me rules lawyer.
Sure.
In your house rules, the bonus action thing only applies if you are taking the potion yourself.
Oh.
If you are administering the potion to another creature, it does cost an action, and it is rolled.
Okay. Well then.
Right. Well then,
If you have the fast hands feature, then you can do
Yes.
the bonus action stuff.
So be it,
Well-
according to the prophecy.
maybe I'll regret this, but Shade likes to save people.
Yeah. This is a
I
great
am
character
going-
choice.
I'm going to use my action surge.
Nice.
And I am going to grab, I assume the spit is probably the easiest thing to grab on this thing.
Sure.
And try and pull it off the fire.
Just like with the centaur, like
The
skewered.
centaur. I'm grabbing the whole thing and
Oh.
pulling it off the fire.
Okay.
So 1, get it away from the troglodytes, and 2, get it off the fire so it's not losing the 7 hit points I just gave it.
Sure. Okay. I love this. It's gonna be a strength check.
That's what I figured.
I'll say the DC to get it completely clear of the fire is gonna be 20.
All right, well, I'm gonna...
Actually, no.
I am using an inspiration to roll that at advantage.
What?
Oh my word!
Wow.
Wow.
I mean,
Wasted.
if you guys want, you can donate inspirations. It's up to you.
I mean, I don't
dice
think
have
it can be rolled
spoken.
again. Best we
Right. I
can do
mean,
is
you could add
5.
5. It's like.
The dice have spoken.
Okay, yeah. So
dice.
here's what happens. You go to lift the centaur off the spit, and there is some just sludge on the ground, just troglodyte sludge. Your footing is a little shaky, and the wooden stake or the wooden spit drops off the frame, and the centaur lands in the coals and starts taking fire damage.
Nah. Oh no.
So it's gonna take 1d4 now, which is 2. Takes 2 fire damage, and it's gonna continue to take a d4 fire damage every round.
No.
So, sorry.
Do you still have a bonus
Alright,
action then?
I do have a bonus action,
Yeah.
and I'm using that to enter my stance.
Okay, sweet.
Which is going to be very
All
necessary now.
everything.
What a wild little dice tale.
Yes,
Um,
I know.
Okay, I mean, I'm inspired by your actions anyway. So, Falbin, you're up next.
They're not surprised, but
They're
I
not.
get to go before them, so I get advantage, suckers.
Amazing.
I'm attacking at advantage, and I'm going for the brute.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, I get sneak attack
Uh-huh.
because it's advantage.
Nice. So a total of 16 piercing damage as you lodge a dagger in him and pull it back.
Correct. And then,
He's bloodied.
and then I'm going to attack him again without my proficiency. So -5, 21.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, another 8. He's not dead, but you've brought him to basically near death. So,
I'm
without
going
your
to
nuke
take a
crit,
step back this
still
way.
did a great job. Okay, Theo.
Ah, ha, ha, ha.
All right. I'm gonna come over here and assess the situation. Okay. All right. There it is. There it is. There's a centaur on the ground.
Not on the
And
ground. He's not on the
In the
ground.
fire. Yeah,
He's in the fire.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Even better. So I'm going to see if I can draw a cone and see if I can use my bonus action to. Ooh, that's how it works. I see. 15 feet, is it? That's... Okay. So if I were to do that, would that take out the shade?
It would technically intersect the space that the that the caged centaur is occupying.
Okay, so don't want that.
Here, and then shoot like behind the centaur to hit the troglodytes.
I can't move it. It's a tiny.
Because you got big hands.
Well, it's on his shoulder and it's a tiny construct, so it can't move on its own.
Oh,
I could pick
it's
it
on
up.
Shade's shoulder.
Yeah, it's on Shade's shoulder. That's where it put
I'm
it.
sorry, I totally missed that somehow.
Yeah. So the best I could do is hit. Made a little bit.
I mean, you might not kill the centaur.
Yeah.
Might not.
At our current rate, we're
Okay.
going to kill both of them.
Okay, so no matter how I shoot that, it's not going to be able to do anything.
Close quarters, man.
You told us to bring their bodies back, right?
Yeah, it was.
Ideally, not their bodies, but you know, like
Well, they're living bodies.
they're living
ideally.
bodies. Yes.
Okay, so scrap that, and I will use my musket. I will first off target the brute with my cool hunter's mark.
Okay.
Swoop. And then I will break out the big guns. And I'm not going to use my sniper on this one. I'm just going to let it roll.
He is
'cause
gonna
my
have.
attack has not been
Oh,
good.
there's a crit, baby.
Boom.
Theo with the crit. And yeah,
Yummy.
again, this is incredibly, incredibly loud in this very
Yes.
tiny tunnel. Actually, you've fired this thing off underground, but this is the most like tight quarters you've shot this thing in, and it's so loud. I was about to remind you of all the cover he has between you and it, but you crit. So, how do you?
And with my sharpshooter, I ignore, I think it's light and 2/3 cover.
Yeah.
There's something like that.
So it's
Just-
12 damage plus plus 13 plus sharp. Did you do sharpshooter?
I did not.
Okay. So 25 plus 5, so 30 damage. How do you super kill this thing?
Well, I, stick to the classics. I am straight for the dome piece, straight through his center of his 2 eyes.
Amazing.
And this shot just, blood guts everywhere. The few gray cells he had are now on the wall behind him.
Accurate. Sick.
It was such a powerful shot that, like, a shot right between the eyes somehow produced guts.
Just the vacuum,
Exactly.
the vacuum form just sucked his guts right up out his head.
Oh, man.
through his neck hole.
That's high velocity right there.
Yeah. Well, it's a magical round, so.
Wow.
Alright, so
Shooting implosion bullets.
I'm not even gonna roll the damage for the other thing. It's
What other thing?
Hunter. I marked him with Hunter's
Oh, you
mark,
already
so
you already did your damage. That's when you
that's true.
Yeah, it's 5.
right off the bat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Yes, you're right.
Yep.
So I did that, and then I retreat, and then it's time for Rue, the super canoe. Gonna swoop in. Gonna
It's like a
Swoop in.
collaboration straight out of the Weasley twins.
boom, boom, and then I'm gonna whip out my cone.
Oh, right. I forgot. You got that cast on you.
Dragon's breath. I got Dragon's breath.
Amazing. Amazing.
15 feet. Is that what is that? 2d8s?
It's 3d8. I'll roll damage.
Oh, thanks, bud.
I'm going to burn a sorcery point, and I'm going to re-roll 2 of those.
Cool.
Thank you.
So based on the template, it's not going to get the 4th troglodyte in the line, but it'll get the 3.
So it's 14 damage.
14 You kill all. Oh, hold on. They have to save, right?
It's a dex save of 16.
Okay, let's see how they do. Only one of them saves. So we'll say the back one saves. The 2 closest die. I mean, like straight up die.
and then
And the other one takes 7 damage.
Yep. Amazing.
the Death Rubird will retreat. As one does.
Insanely effective. Nice positioning.
I
So
can't select that cone.
he will take. Oh, I'll get rid of it.
Okay.
He will take an opportunity attack from the troglodyte at the bottom of the cavern.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So he's gonna try to bite you, or he'll claw you.
Would this be a good time?
It's a
bad time to remind you about Stinky.
So that, not yet. Basically, the rule is if you start your turn within the close vicinity, which none of you have started your turn.
Good.
Yeah.
I like how Shade's in front of you, Shade.
So the troglodyte does hit Rue with a 20, doing 6 slashing damage as it flies away.
Gross.
Yeah. And it is the wounded, half-charred troglodyte's turn. He is going to... he'll slash at your shadow, because he doesn't know the difference. That's a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
So shadow's gone.
Yep.
And he's going to move up to you, Shade.
Well, then he will take a sentinel attack.
Wasn't he already within your range?
Yeah, but he moved.
Oh, so
Sentinel.
not just moving into your range, but moving within your range.
Well, sentinel has the feature that. Wait, which one was it? Yeah. When a creature within 5 or no, where's the other one? There's the other part of it.
It's Polearm Master, I believe, is what gave you the thing.
Well, polearm is when they enter my reach. But there's the one. Oh, no, it's the. This is what I was. Never mind. That's within 5 feet of me. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
So he doesn't provoke
'Cause I
anything right now, then.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Just a second. Let me check my.
You have a lot of features.
I do.
How did that happen?
Oh, yeah. No, a creature that moves more than. Oh, that's more than 5 feet. Okay, I thought it was 5 feet or more. But yep. So,
Is that
yeah, he can
from
move.
Tunnel Fighter?
Yes.
Okay.
From Tunnel Fighter.
Okay.
I was like, I knew I had something about moving 5 feet within my range.
So since he only moved 5 feet and not more than 5 feet, gotcha.
More than 5 feet, it would provoke it.
Okay, so he moves up to you and is growling and clawing, and then the healthy one down at the bottom, he's gonna close with you, and he will make an attack. Oh, they have multi-attack. Neat.
Oh man. If it wasn't for that dying centaur, I would have stayed one step back, and all these guys would have provoked attacks of opportunities.
You tried though. So he's gonna make one. He's gonna make 2 claw attacks and 1 bite.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that's 14 on the first claw, which misses. A 21 on the second, which hits for 4 slashing, and then a 18, which I believe meets your AC.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're gonna take 4 slashing and 4 piercing, and that's the end of his turn. And it is the other healthy troglodyte's turn.
Not 844.
Oh, boom.
All right. I'm at. There we go.
So this other troglodyte is gonna like crawl up the ceiling and over the centaur, which it will trigger your tunnel fighter since he's moving more than 5 feet within your space.
All right. Target him, and I will glaive. Oh.
That does hit, doing 11 slashing, and his speed is now 0, right?
Yep.
Okie dokie. He will get his attacks though, so he's gonna do the 2 claws and 2 bites, or sorry, 2 claws and 1 bite. That's a 6 and a 5 on the claws, and then a 8 on the bite. You've definitely interrupted his focus. And we're over to Magus. You are kind of down the hall.
Okay.
You hear a lot of bullshit going on.
Time.
I still don't know what's going on. So let's see. I'm gonna step in there and step to there, and like maybe get a better view of what's going on here. All right. Injured, near death, and badly injured. Cool. I'm only seeing the 2 troglodytes.
Yep.
So we're gonna do magic missile, and
Oh yeah. Mhm.
I'm going to do one dart at the one near death and 2 darts at the one that's badly injured.
Sweet.
Nice.
Now because I'm splitting, I'm just going to do this manually. So so this is the one on the one that's
Near death.
near death.
Uh huh.
So that does 5 damage to him.
He's dead.
And on the badly injured one,
He is also dead.
yeah.
Sweet.
You just like, boop, 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 and they just like, one of them falls off the ceiling, splats on the floor. The other falls against the cage with the centaur in it.
And then I'll step back a bit, just in case there was someone I didn't see.
Cool. Yeah. Very nice. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Back around the top of the order, the centaur is going to take his D4 of fire damage. That is 1. So just 1.
Yay.
Still alive. Back to Shade.
All right. Do I have a sticky thing I have to deal with?
Oh, yes, you do. Since you are within 5 feet of this troglodyte, you need to roll a... Thank you for reminding me. A Constitution saving throw. You pass. It smells very bad, but you're okay. Yep. And you may proceed.
Wait, there were more?
Yeah, there was one more. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Shade is going to count on his teammates to clean up the last troglodyte and try once again to get this centaur off of the fire.
Okay, cool. DC 20 strength check. Actually, I'll say since it's already off of the supports, you're just trying to drag it away. So it'll be a 15.
All right, let's see how I can do. I am going to use my last inspiration to add 5 to that.
Okay, yeah. With that 5 added, you feel your feet find purchase in the rock floor, and you pull the centaur free from the fire. We'll say you move it to the next 10-foot space that's behind you, I guess. I don't know where you're wanting to move it.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. You're not moving from your space then?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm staying right there.
The troglodyte, here,
Okay.
he is going to take an opportunity attack against the centaur.
He can't. It's forced movement.
You're right. You're right. That was a
Tiger lawyer.
That was a test, and you passed.
I know a lot about attacks of opportunity.
Well, and also, like, you being super beefy makes forced movement very common for you. Like, you're constantly just, like, picking people up and moving them around. And
I'm not normally trying to move large creatures,
right.
so that's the...
I love it. Okay, yeah, so that's your action. What else would you like to do?
Well, I guess for my bonus action, I'll summon my shade back again.
Okay.
I'll put him on the other side of the troglodyte.
Sweet. All right, Falvin, there's one troglodyte left in the room. This centaur is... I'm gonna make him a little bigger now. He's filling this whole area.
I cannot see anything. Can I squeeze past all of these people?
It'll be difficult terrain to get over the centaur.
Okay, so that
10-foot
extra 10?
that 10-foot area will be double movement.
So
What's your movement speed? Your full speed?
that's a great question.
Is it 30?
Well, it doesn't matter because I'll just use my bonus action to dash.
Okay, yeah.
And I'll have a total of 60, so I'll
Perfect.
just go all the way into the room. And then I'm gonna just knife this guy.
Okay.
And
This guy is somehow uninjured. Oh.
and a sneak attack that because
For long.
of this.
Good
So,
lord.
I don't know. A lot of damage. He's dead.
He's dead. So 4 plus 10 base damage. So
Actually, I could just use the assassin sneak attack. It would be this much damage.
30 damage. Yeah, you more than double his entire health pool. How do you finish this fight, killing this last troglodyte?
I just as I'm running in past all these people dashing, I weave my way around Shade here, and I just slice his bottom 2 legs and then ram my dagger up.
You
through
slice
the
Shade's bottom
mouth.
2 legs?
I slice the troglodyte's bottom 2 legs, and he falls to his knees, and I just knife up through the bottom of his chin.
Love
to
it.
the top of his head.
Love it. Awesome. Yeah. We are now out of combat. Well done. So the centaur that you saved from the fire is alive and conscious, and then there's the one behind a wooden cell inside the room.
Shade will kind of make eye contact with that centaur and like kind of rip off his helmet, showing the blue streak.
Nice.
Be like, Hukar sent us to get you.
Are you speaking to the burned one or the imprisoned one?
First he was gonna look at the burned one, but
Yeah.
he'd turn and say probably like look at the imprisoned one too.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you show them both your Blue Main Group approved cosplay. And the centaur that you rescued is like too tired to speak. But the one behind the cage says, "Thank you so much. My name is Kaluk. That there is Hirak. I am in your debt for saving his life."
Well, we're not safe yet. I don't know if there's more troglodytes. Are there any more of you down here?
No, we are the only ones here. We must return to the fields as soon as possible. There are more troglodytes in here.
Naturally. What's the prison looking like?
It's kind of ramshackle. The centaur could probably bust out of here now that there's nobody guarding it. But it's wounded, so he could use some help getting out.
Okay, so Shade would basically, all right, if you push from the inside, I'll pull from the outside and try and like rip this thing open.
Yeah,
if there's not like an obvious entrance type thing.
Yeah, it kind of looks like they just built this thing up around it. The centaur turns around, like butt towards the fence, and then with you pulling and him pushing, it eventually falls away. I'm not even gonna make you roll a check for it. The two of you working together, no problem. And he busts out and he's free. And he says, "Thank you so much. The only problem is, somehow we made it down here on a rope ladder, and I'm I'm not certain how we're going to leave." No, I'm just kidding. That was a plot hole oversight. There is another way.
While this is going on, I'm going to lean over to Theo and say, like, "Hey, while Rue is a death bird for the next minute, do you want to have her scout ahead?"
Well, I don't know if that would be. We need to get these centaurs out of here, and if I send her off and she attracts attention, then that could be a problem.
I mean, you've already fired your musket, so it's probably likely that everybody knows you're here.
Well, they've just heard a sound. It's a cave system. It would echo all over the place. They would have no idea where it came from or what it was.
Yeah.
And they are canonically idiots.
Yes, so it could be a loud rock falling.
True.
If they see a bird, they're going to be like, "Oh, a bird. Where's that going?" And then could potentially follow it.
It's also not made
So,
of meat, so.
It's true. Do you think it's worth the risk, Makers?
Yeah, I still have 2 more uses of that spell.
I say we hold on to it
Okay.
and keep Rue here for now.
The centaur, the wounded centaur, I mean, they're both wounded, but the near dead one still does have the skewer, the spit through it.
Right.
Yeah.
And probably can't.
Strength is my dump stat, so I ain't gonna attempt that.
It's probably not going to be able to move with that in there.
Does anybody have an extra healing potion or something we can give this?
I have something that I have purchased specifically for this.
Oh?
I have a healer's kit.
Ooh.
Okay. What
You gonna heal up with the
what
kit?
exactly does that do?
How do I?
Basically.
Contains bandages, salve, splints. Kit has 10 uses. Expend 1 use to stabilize creatures 0 hit points without needing to make a wisdom medicine check. The reason why that's useful is because someone, not me, the skewer out, and this fool's gonna need to be stabilized.
Right.
I mean, it might not die, but it is going to take some damage when you remove the spit.
All right. Well, if you can't move without us getting this out, I was hoping we could get it after we had some space and some better conditions. But all right.
I
look
do
at it
have
and be like-
potion.
Like, this is gonna hurt.
He
Bite down on this filthy rag.
yeah, he like goes for the rag as soon as possible and like closes his eyes. And I'm gonna say, give me a strength check to determine how many attempts it's gonna take.
Oh no.
DC 15 to do it in one.
Yeah.
That's a crit.
There it is.
That's a
I
crit.
ripped that thing out.
So I was gonna have it take a D6 of damage. I'm gonna instead have it take a D4 because of your crit. That's just 1 damage. So he's still good. Because that could have knocked him to 0, but with your crit, it wouldn't. So he's still barely hanging on. But yeah, just with a whew, the wood clatters to the floor, just covered in blood, and he makes it.
Shade immediately like drops it and starts putting pressure on at least one side to help Falbin like patch him up.
Yeah, I mean
best we can.
it's like a 2-inch
bandage.
it's like a 2-inch hole running through the thing. I mean, it's brutal.
Salves, bandages, splints.
All right, so you stabilize it. He's not going to continue bleeding out. So yeah, with help from his friend, he should be able to move.
All right. Well,
All right, you guys go. Bye.
Good luck on the ladder.
Yeah, they say thanks. And yeah, they'll start making their way out of the cave.
Are we actually sending them off alone?
I assumed not. I assumed we at least escort them to the entrance.
I can have Rue go with them with the fire breath and kind of watch over them, make sure
And
that
also, like,
they're
there's
safe.
the whole horn extraction.
Horn?
Yeah.
Yeah, we blow on the horn when they're at the river.
Oh yeah, the signaling.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys want to do that?
Yeah. How, well, I
Follow
guess the
John.
question would be,
We are pretty
for how
close to
long
the
it took us
exit.
to get down here, how long would it take us to get back?
If you
With
guys,
them being wounded.
probably 15 minutes or so.
Oh
Just to
Still
like,
early in the day.
yeah,
yeah, let's do it.
All right.
okay.
Full escort.
The thing is, though, if someone comes over here and sees all these dead bodies, then they could reinforce the area, and when we come back,
Then we get to kill more.
sure.
Yeah. So does somebody want to roll me a D6, please?
I can.
By the way, I opened the baby buggy again,
Okay.
so it's got fresh air coming in.
Okay. Yeah. So about 15 minutes of the centaurs waddling their way out down the narrow passage, and you guys make it to the outside, the open air. Who blows the horn?
Well, Shade's got it, I think, so Shade would blow it.
Okay. Yeah.
What does it sound like, Shade?
Horn blowing, kind of like a
Yeah.
type of.
Yeah. Exactly. Easy.
Shade basically just plays taps on the.
Love it. Yeah. So you're not sure exactly how long it's going to take for the tribe to come running. If you want to wait, you can.
Well, I guess that would be up to the Shade. At least would ask the centaurs how confident they feel. How do you guys feel? We're going back into the mines, but do you want us to wait with you till your comrades get here?
They say it is midday. The troglodytes will not venture far from their filth, we should be okay. The sound of the horn travels very well across the plains. I have no doubt that Hukar has heard the call.
Magus would still want to close out the interaction with Hukar.
Yeah.
And not just leave it in.
I was gonna say at least have Rue stay and kind of witness what happens and then report back to us.
Yeah, up to you guys. However you want to handle it.
Sounds like we're staying.
Well,
I'll at least stay.
if party members are in favor of staying, then I feel like we'd all want to stay together and stay.
Yeah, we choose life.
Choose life.
Zombie movie.
What, you don't want to split the party?
Everything bad.
Yeah, so you guys stay out but near the huge falls. You get to watch the great falls of Archelon just spill for a while. I'll re-show you them.
I will go up and investigate those statues a bit.
Yeah, they are there's one on each side of the lake, so you're able to approach one of them. And it's a massive statue of a stone hand. It's probably 30, 40 feet tall. It's kind of like a black rock, like a not obsidian, not that shiny, just it doesn't. Yeah, it's
So Magus's suspicion is giant hands reaching out from the earth. Is that of Kintaman?
Mm-hmm.
The 100-handed.
Yes. So
Indeed.
he's looking for anything that might confirm this.
Yeah. Roll. I mean, it's probably a fair guess, but roll a either a history or religion check.
I think both are the same for me.
Okay.
Yep. So, yeah, we'll do religion.
21. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you're right. These are the hands of Kintaman. Kintaman. He's a big dude, and he doesn't afraid of anything. So you know that Kintaman is the husband of Thelia, who is Thelia is the elder titan of whom the land bears her name. Kintaman is basically the guardian of that land of Thelia. Thelia is nurturing, but Kintaman is anger personified. He is the hurricane. He is the earthquake, the volcano. When Kintaman is sleeping, his body still manifests throughout Thelia. Great stone arms protrude from the earth like huge trees. Strange landmarks, and there seems to be no rhyme or reason for their placement across the landscape. But yeah, that's what you know.
So it sounds like he's sleeping, and that it isn't this spot specifically that's important to him. It's just no rhyme or reason.
He is the 100-handed. Whether that is a literal number or just many hands, one can't say.
So I guess we'll just take a note and then return to the group and prestidigitate all people from sludge.
Yeah, yeah. You guys are nasty.
While we're waiting, Shade would basically be asking the centaurs, why did you guys go down there?
Yeah.
Hukar made it pretty clear from what he told us that he knew that there were troglodytes and stuff down there and that it wasn't very safe.
We did not go into the caves themselves. We had set up camp near the falls, and we were taken by ambush at night.
Ah, I see.
Probably how we made it down the rope ladder. The troglodytes are simple folk, but they know how to make a pulley. They can make a hell of a pulley.
I believe that one.
So we will never be camping so close to the tunnels again, unless of course you continue your murderous spree.
Oh, I think we intend to. Those troglodytes are no friend to anyone.
Indeed. And as you say that, you hear hoofs coming over the horizon, and I really shouldn't be playing dungeon music right now because you're outside. Whatever.
We're going right back in. It's fine.
You are. So.
And Magus is just gonna watch that rope ladder now that he knows they're coming.
Yeah. So. The simple solution would just be to cut the rope ladder, and they can never escape. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, they totally didn't just climb the ceiling.
So Hukar and the rest of the Blue Mane group ride over the hill, and they see their two comrades, and they speed up to reach you. This time, they're not in a suspicious mood. But yeah, they surround them, and they help them to their feet, give them drinks of various potions and ales, and they seem like their constitution is improved. And Hukar approaches you and thanks you profusely. He what did I have him sound like? I can't even remember. He basically just says like, It is the fate of Sidon that brought us together, and you have more than kept up your word. You are men of your word, and I cannot thank you enough. Please, I don't know if I offered you a specific reward besides information, but because I don't know, I really doubted the abilities of you flimsy 5 followers. But I thought of a...
Most of Sidon's people do.
Ha! Well, perhaps we'll underestimate you less. I did think of a dig at you while we were gone. Did you like that one? Flimsy 5 followers?
Oh yes, it was very, very, very witty.
It's a little triple alliteration, Some people think us centaurs to be simple folk, but like I said, we are educated at the best schools of all of Thelia. Anyway, please take these 3 potions as a bonus, as you would. He gives you 3 potions of heroism, which I think you guys have used before, but he says these potions are actually brewed from the blood of this tribe. And oh wow, this music got loud. These potions are brewed with blued. God damn it, they're brewed. They are brewed from our blood, and may you feel its vitality flow through you. They are also blessed by the Titans themselves. The ritual involves we drain our blood into a basin, and then through a ritual, Sidon sends down a bolt of lightning from the heavens and imbues our blood with additional vitality and his bravery. So please take them, use them well, and again, we encourage you to consider Sidon's great wisdom and excellent school systems.
We thank you.
And when the day comes, I hope that we are not... That we aren't forced to meet each other on the field of battle.
That would be a shame. I would hate to kill... you don't have the blue hair. I don't think I'd hate to kill you as much. It's still not too late. We do still have we have some time slots this afternoon. If you'd like to get an appointment in.
Oh, we've got a very
Unfortunately,
busy
our schedule is all full of troglodyte killing.
Back at it. I applaud you. Well, enjoy your troglodyte murdering. and we would invite you to come drink with us, but you still have a job to do. If you find yourself on the way back to Astoria, give your best battle cry, and we'll come have a drink.
Sounds like a good time.
Not as good a time as you're going to have. That damn rope ladder. We can't get down there to go kill those troglodytes. You and your
Yeah, we had to go off camera to get your companions back out. It was a bear.
Cool. Well, they peel out and leave, and yeah.
Okay, so how do we want to divide up these potions?
Since there are only 3, Magus would pointedly not take one.
What? You don't want to drink a potion blessed by Sidon?
Not really, no.
Your dictator grandfather?
But just think of the delicious irony using that potion against him.
Irony blood.
I do love that, like, this kind of thing, it really could narratively work either way. You could, like Shade said, drink it out of like not an irony, or like what's the word? Like a refusal to, I don't know, in spite of Sidon, or you can choose not to because that's really weird. So either direction works.
Well,
No.
I'm taking one.
I believe in using the enemy's weapons against them.
Performance enhancing drugs.
Yeah.
I will be taking all the steroids.
Heck yeah.
Steroids.
No more strength from Sidon. Not anymore. No.
Gotta do.
Not for me.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Cool. All right. Well, you guys heading back down to the tunnels?
Heck yeah.
All right.
By the way, while we were there, was that long enough to take a short rest?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you guys.
I would like to do that and get some hit points
I will press
back.
the button.
I would like one short rest, please.
Enjoy. Feel free to have a short rest.
All right.
I will do... Why does it not...
So, as part of a short rest, I'm going to use the meta wave to recover your 1 sorcery point.
Okay.
And I will also use arcane recovery to recover a spell slot.
Amazing.
Wow.
So, does Rue have a resting function?
That's a
For
good
health
question.
purposes?
I know there's something in the player's guide as far as like you repairing Rue. I don't think
I think
he.
that's only if it's like fatally.
I don't think he has the ability to rest and do that.
Could we say during the time I was waiting, I did some repair work?
Yeah,
Equivalent to whatever a short rest would
we'll
be
say that's
in terms of
fine.
healing?
And then if you could just kind of confirm, if you could look and confirm that ruling between now and next week, that'd be great. Yeah. But that's fine for this time.
And that's just 1d8 usually? Is that?
Yeah. If you're rolling a hit point die.
I see.
While you guys are like resting, Falbin Kyra approaches you and hi Falbin. I was just thinking, they call you the Doomed One, but you're kind of spreading doom yourself.
There will be much doom to spread before the end.
Well, I applaud you for your skill, and just be sure that your passion does not lead you to misguided violence. these troglodytes are monsters. They, I have no doubts that is the right thing to do to kill them. But, you know, just you're good at your job, and anyway, just want to make sure you think about it.
Falbin will simply nod.
Cool. All right, going back in. Yeah, feel free to move freely.
Turns out I actually got 2 spell slots back.
Oh, juicy. All right, yeah.
Are we trying to sneak? Or
So it's
we
been
made a lot of noise, but it's been a while.
it's been about an hour since you guys left the tunnels. So yeah.
And it's, once we get back to basically here, Shade would also resummon his echo.
Okay.
So, however, to get that back up on the map.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know how to do it myself.
Got it.
Cool.
Yeah. So you guys move through the opening tunnel. The sound of the waterfalls begins to fade behind you as you get deeper into the earth, and then you reach the forked tunnel.
Left or right?
It's up to you.
I think we should probably finish going to the left where we had been before.
Absolutely.
From here on, I think we might want to try be moving quietly.
More
Stealthy.
stealthy.
Exactly.
I did not mean to step on.
Tippy toe.
That's okay.
Tippy toe.
I'm used to it.
Oh my god.
Okay. Hold up 1 second. Sorry.
Hold up now. Hold up now.
You guys get like through this main hallway, and you see these offshoot tunnels with just like carnage, just remains everywhere, remains to be seen.
Did Falbin just turn a corner in a cave?
He sure did. You don't see any enemies, but it's almost like a den of sorts. There are straw mats that lie along the edge of the cave, just covered in filth, and the floor is just littered with bones of humans, centaurs, and everything else. But as you guys are making your way through this tunnel, Magus and Shade, you hear the walls begin to kind of move, like what happened to Falbin, and we're gonna have a bit of a ambush happen here.
It's a ambush.
A ambush?
Ambush?
It's
Sounded like a
ham dog.
hamburger. It's a hamburger.
Yep. Cool. Oh, you don't see them because I had them off the map. My bad. Boom, boom,
Nice.
boom.
Oh.
Boom, boom.
Oh my.
I'm
So-
sorry.
Goodbye.
What brings you all here?
Goodbye, cruel, cruel world.
They say, "Hey, what's up, buddy? You lost? Let's get some initiative going."
Hoo boy.
I guess the good news is I get sneak attack on everything.
You do?
Magus is within 5 feet of like every enemy.
Oh, you're right. That's a great point. Yeah, not this guy, but yeah, everybody else. Oh, wow. Okay.
All right, Megas, just do it. Fireball at your feet.
I'm working on that spell, okay?
Okay, so you guys have the surprise condition.
Except I'm alert, so I cannot be
Right.
surprised.
Actually, yep. So since you have the high initiative roll, you do get to go first. Son of a
Okay.
bitch. You competent bastard.
I'm loving every minute of it. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna start whittling away and breaking cover here.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill this.
I'm
guy
like
here.
Neo in the Matrix, like, Trinity!
Help!
And sneak attack.
Yeah, he's 100% dead. Jumps, he hasn't even fully hit the ground yet. He's like in air.
Oh, I didn't kill that one. I killed this one.
Oh, oops. Okay. He magically revives, and the other one dies.
Regen.
I don't know why I had the game paused. Cool.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack without proficiency.
Okay.
Uh, 15.
Wow.
To hit.
Yeah. That hits. Is 10 the full damage?
Yes, 10 is
Okay.
full damage.
I mean, he's nearly dead. Yeah, Magus, you see just like troglodyte, and then a knife, and you are surprised, so you're not going to get to act yet. Theo, so are you. The wounded troglodyte right in front of you is going to multi-attack at you. That's 2 claws and a bite. That's let's see, your AC is 13. The first one is a 16, so I know you do have shield.
Shield.
Yep.
My AC is now 21.
Okay, so that one misses.
Because I also have mage armor up.
Yep, so that misses. The second attack is a natural 1, which misses, and the bite coming in is again a 16, which is going to hit against your shield, because that's every attack in this turn. Or is it just the first? It's every attack, right? It's until your next turn.
Yeah, like the shield is up until this point next round.
Nice. Yeah, so you barely get your shield up, and it's just like doom, 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 bouncing off the shield.
Dungeon style.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Bing, 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 bing. Yeah. Love it. Sick. Okay, the healthy troglodyte that is a little further away, he's going to run up to the echo and claw bite. First attack is a 19, which I think hits. Yep. Yeah, so he's gone.
Yep.
So he hits with the first attack. He's going to continue moving forward. And Theo, he is going to... Yeah, he misses you with a 7, and then he's going to come out at you with a bite. That's a 22 to hit, which I believe hits you for 4. Why do we have a campfire in the woods going on right now? That's not what I want to be playing. Okay. Yeah, so that's the end of his turn. Other healthy troglodyte, it's going to attack Magus. Claw, bite. That's a 6, and a 12, and a 5.
Nope.
Just
Nope.
Oh, you're bouncing off that shield. Love it. Okay, that's the dead troglodyte, and then the troglodyte brute's turn. You look tasty. He's gonna come at you. He gets also multi-attack. One.
I am a snack.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, here it comes. Claw, bite. That's a 15 miss, a 22, which is gonna do 7 slashing. And then the bite is a 20, which just barely comes in under the AC. So you take 7 slashing total. Mm-hmm. And then, back to Shade. Oh, wait, no. You're surprised, so you don't get to act till next round. I'm sorry.
Nope, I don't get to act yet.
Falvin.
Get to killing here. So I'm gonna kill.
Oh,
this
actually,
fool
sorry,
here.
Falvin, before you can do anything.
Yeah. Oh shit!
You turned a corner in a cave.
Like full on shit, guys. Like,
Let me roll some more initiative here.
dude, how much of this can you see, Tim?
Well, I see all the ones in the combat queue, so we're pretty much screwed.
This is a little nuts.
Full on shit.
So they're not going to go yet. They're going to go on their own turns. So feel free to go ahead and.
Yeah, for those of you who cannot count in the combat tracker, I will update you. There are four brutes minimum and 4 troglodytes minimum, and they are surrounding us to half on each side. So I think Theo and I will vacate our position momentarily.
First, I need
Alright.
you to roll a Constitution save. Because you're starting your turn within 5 feet of this troglodyte. You guys got cocky. I had to take you down a peg. That's a fail. You're poisoned, my dude.
Poison?
Yeah.
What's that gonna do to me?
See, poisoned condition.
I don't know, Mr. Assassin.
What
does the poison do?
I don't know. I just give it to other people.
Giving it to people.
A poisoned creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. So in a case where you would have advantage, it'd just be a flat roll.
Well, I'm going to attack the fool in front of me at disadvantage.
Isn't this interesting?
Badger don't care.
Yeah, you hit him. Do you have sneak attack? Yep. You don't quite kill him.
I'm going to use my bonus action to do it again.
Okay.
-5 on this one. That's not going to cut it.
Not gonna hit. You feel the poison of this, like, it's like smelling just garbage, and you're like struggling to not throw up, and you're trying to attack at the same time, and you just can't quite do it. Do you want to move?
I do so badly. Huh. Damn. I am gonna hop over this guy here, and even though I'm gonna get an opportunity attack, I'm gonna step back in here.
Okay. Shade, I am so sorry about your initiative order, my dude. Because I know this is like your environment. This is a tunnel. Okay, so
Tunnel fighter stance. and all
sorry, I forgot the opportunity attack from this dude.
So at this point, since our last combat, has it been more than an hour?
Right about an hour, yeah.
Because I would have that construct I cast lasts an hour. So would that still be here, or would it be gone?
Roll a d20. If it's high, you have it. If it's low, you don't. We were like right on the edge of an hour. I just hadn't decided.
Oh.
It's not there. That troglodyte does hit you on the opportunity attack. 21 to hit for 4 slashing damage.
21 to hit. Damn it. Damn it.
Okay. Magus.
I guess I have to make a Constitution save.
Yes, please. Yeah. And I'll say you just have to make 1 rather than 2.
Okay. I'm going to inspiration that.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh. The dice have decided. You are now poisoned. Let me just afflict the poisoned condition on you. Also Falbin.
I've already got it, I think.
Oh, you did. Right. So sorry. Cool. Yep, you're poisoned, so disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay. Let's see. We've got a near death, uninjured, and uninjured. I am going to cast Magic Missile at 2nd level.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're going to send 1 dart to the one next to Theo, 1 dart to the near death next to me, and 2 darts to the uninjured one
Between you
to
and
the
Shade.
north of me.
Cool.
Yeah.
Smart. It's a good thing to use when you have a disadvantage.
Kill him.
So first one to the one next to Theo.
He's dead. Knocked out.
Second one to the one next to me.
Okay. He's dead.
And to the one above me.
8 damage. Nice. He is bloodied. Pretty damaged. Magic Missile is really good in this instance.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, like lots of
I like it.
weak enemies.
Uh-huh. Whistling
I need to get me
birds
something
action.
like that.
All right, and I'm not moving.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Solid. Theo, you've got this. Oh, he's dead. Right, yeah. Why is this
Well,
token? There we go.
after seeing this,
Yeah, you can hear a lot of commotion from the left and the right in these adjacent chambers.
interesting.
They're all going like, we're gonna eat ya.
Drums.
Yeah.
Drums in the deep. Let's see here. I'm going to. Okay. I'm gonna move up this way.
Okay.
And so if I were to cast Minor Illusion,
Mm-hmm.
would that be my turn over?
It's an action, right?
Yes. So that'd be turn over, right?
I mean, you'd still have your bonus
Movement.
action.
I don't think that'd be worth it. Okay. Well, to hell with silence. So
Stealth
I'm
is
just
optional for this mission.
I'm gonna shoot Mr. Brute.
Mr. Brute. Okay. He'll have a
Mr. Brute.
+2 AC.
I'm gonna also mark him,
Okay.
and then I'm
A
gonna
little extra.
shoot him in the face. Before I roll this, I'm gonna say use my sharpshooter ability to do 10 more if it hits,
Sweet.
and take a -5 on the attack.
Eee.
And I'll
That's-
use an inspiration to do +5 on that attack.
So it'll be a
that still-
13.
Well,
18
I
to
guess-
attack.
Well,
If he's doing the +5.
well, but it would be a -5 to
Oh,
attack
right.
because the sharpshooter. I think I'm gonna roll it at advantage. Use
Okay.
my inspiration to roll it at advantage instead.
good choice. Good choice. Yeah, you do hit. So that's 10, 20 base damage plus the 3 additional Hunter's Mark damage. Crack shot. He is not dead, but he's very near death. Yeah.
And then
Magus, you have
I'm
tinnitus.
gonna- Yes.
No.
No. Then I would use my movement to come over here
Oh,
and hide in here
interesting.
behind this guy who is clearly the brave one.
Yeah, Falbin's over here just like heaving against the wall.
Yeah.
What about what's Rue gonna do?
Come over here a little bit further. Rue is gonna come out here, aim for the brute
Mm-hmm.
with a little old pinion storm.
That's gonna be a miss.
Dang. Well, then Rue will fall back with me.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
All right. You can hear movement in the back as troglodytes come running. This one's able to close with Falbin. And by the way, like this right now is like, think like Aliens, you know, like just a dark tunnel and just troglodytes just crawling the walls and ceilings, just like coming at you. I know it's only one at a time, but like think of it as simultaneous. So Falbin, you're gonna get 2 claws and a bite. That's a 21 to hit for 6 slashing.
Ouch.
Remember, you have do you have evasion at this point? Where you or not cunning, uncanny dodge, where you can half like 1 damage source.
I don't think so. No. Uncanny dodge is level 5.
Oh, it's level 5. Okay. So it's a 21 to hit for 6, a 17 to hit, which just meets your AC for 4, and then a 13, which misses. And
So
all
you
right,
hit me for a total of 4 damage.
total of 10. 6
Total
plus
of
4. Let's see. Let me just confirm this guy's movement speed. All right. Sorry, we have a lot of moving pieces going on here. Brute moves up. He's gonna use his action to dodge. This troglodyte runs over here. He's gonna dash and run up here. Wounded troglodyte is going to attack Magus. 2 claws and a bite. That's a 14, a 9, and a
Miss.
21.
Ow.
That's 4 damage.
4 damage. All right.
Yep. One more brute comes around the corner. He is able to close with you, Falbin. And I'm so sorry. 2 claws and a bite.
No.
19 for 5 slashing, a 13 which misses, and a 23 for 5. So you take a total of 10 slashing damage. Let's see. You're dead. Wounded brute. Magus, here it comes. That's a 16, a 21 for 7 damage, and 20 which misses.
The 20 to miss. I'll use another shield on this one.
Oh, do you have to use another shield?
The shield lasts until the beginning of my turn.
Oh,
So
okay.
the previous shield dropped, but putting up a new shield now makes it so I only take those 7.
Okay, cool. All right, another brute making his way downtown.
Quick question. Even though I haven't gone, do I still get my reaction this turn at all?
Yeah, you can take your reaction anytime.
Okay. Well then, because I think with Sentinel. Yeah. Since the brute's within 5 feet of me, I would want to. His first attack at Magus, I would have wanted to take a reaction at him.
Sure.
To my Sentinel attack. So I will,
Yeah, and if you kill him, we'll retcon that damage that Magus took.
yeah, that's exactly what I was. No, I assume not.
Nope, not gonna do it.
So I miss.
Okay. This other brute comes up to the tunnel and dodges. Shade, it is your turn.
Oh, this is such a terrible spot to be in.
You see just a flood of troglodytes coming down the tunnel.
All right. Well, first order of business, I'm summoning my Echo up. I want him right here.
Got it.
All right. This brute seems to be the baddest of the guys near me, so I'm going to glaive at him. Hopefully I can take him down.
Yeah, full damage. Nice. Yeah, you cleave him in half. He is dead.
And then I will immediately use my Unleash Incarnation. Does it? Come on. Oh, use it. Yep, so. And I will attack from my shadow at this guy. Well, yeah, at that guy.
Okay.
I want to knock down brutes as much as I can.
Smart. That's a hit. 8 damage.
All right. I can't move through enemies, right?
It's hold on. Rules. Moving around other creatures. Where's that? The heck? You can move through a hostile creature's space only if the creature is two sizes larger or smaller. If you wanted to like push through, it would take an action to like overrun them.
Okay. Torn.
Why don't you just like load up the bassinet with a bunch of gunpowder and just like huck it down the hall?
Yeah.
CEO agrees to this plan.
As far as the bassinet goes, it doesn't have to be the person attuned to it that closes it, right?
I don't remember what I said. Let's see.
You just say it takes an action to close it when the lid is closed using an action.
Yeah, we'll say the action can be free. It just, in order to open it, you need the command word or to make a strong enough strength check.
Wait, so it'd be like it wouldn't actually take my action, or
it
doesn't have to be the person attuned
when the
to it?
lid is closed using an action. I would say it doesn't have to be you. You could manually close
Okay.
it.
Cool. Well, then I'm going to yell at Kyra to close the bassinet.
Oh yeah. In a flash, she runs up and closes it. Yeah, good idea.
And I'm going to be slightly... I'm going to do it. Oh, wait. I just almost forgot. I get my 1 hit point. For killing the brute. If I action surge, can I use that to get a extra bonus action? You can take 1 additional action on top of your regular action and a possible bonus action.
Oh, if it says possible bonus action, then yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to use my action surge to use a bonus action to get into my stance.
Okay.
And you said I can move through allies, right?
Yeah, it's just difficult terrain.
Okay, then I'm going to move. I'm going to take the attacks of opportunity to get myself. So that's 20 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet to get there.
Woo.
And I'll take an attack
So it's
of
just
opportunity from
just
that
one.
dude.
Yeah. Okay. That's a miss.
Cool. And that will end my turn.
Okay. Whew, tactical. All right. Other troglodyte brute, 20 feet. He closes with you, Shade.
And he will take an attack of opportunity for entering my
So he
threat
will.
range against him.
Not quite. Not quite gonna do it.
Okay.
So he's gonna come at you with 2 claws and a bite. That's a 25 to hit, which hits.
That hits.
And a 17 and a 26, so 2 hits, total of 13 slashing damage.
Ouch.
All right. Troglodyte, 15. He gets here.
He takes an attack of opportunity
Yeah.
for entering my range. There's a reason I put myself there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this guy.
Oh,
Where now I'm just gonna roll like crap.
cool. That's the end of his movement, though. Actually, he's gonna dash and close up with. He's gonna get over to Theo. So Falbin, if you want to make an opportunity attack on him.
So does he? Well.
Oh, he's leaving your space, but you've already used.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah.
I get unlimited attacks of opportunity.
Double dipper.
Yes. Yes. We all agreed to this. We signed up for it. Oh my god.
God, my word! I'm just rolling like crap.
That's not gonna do it. Falbin, you can do your attack of opportunity if you like.
Already did.
Oh, you did. Yeah, you take him down 8 hit points. Nice. And last little healthy troglodyte down here.
There's more.
He's gonna dash and get up next to you, Falbin, and we are back at the
takes the attack of opportunity from entering my range.
Insane.
Maybe I can hit one of them.
You're like, okay, first time using Tunnel Fighter. Let's do this. Oh no!
First time using Tunnel Fighter in a tunnel.
In a tunnel.
I can't hit anything.
Falvin, you are. Let's see. Are you still poisoned, or can you make a save against it? Okay. Your current poison condition ends, but you need to roll again because there are still creatures around you.
There very much are.
And since there's a brute, the DC. Oh, there's a nat 20. Nat 20 Constitution.
That was sick.
You are no longer. You're no longer poisoned.
Hallelujah.
Yep. Get to stabbing.
Get to killing. I don't. Where the hell is the poison condition?
I turned it off.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Not finding. Okay, well, I'm almost dead, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people.
And you conveniently moved into a corner.
I was kind of hoping that this would be more of a bottleneck situation, but then, like, it's almost as though they can crawl on the ceiling. Weird.
Yeah.
What's the rule with bonus action? Do I roll naturally for it?
For a healing potion?
Yeah.
Yeah, just roll normally. So like
Then
you also have the
I'm
heroism potion.
I know, and I really 1d4 blessed, but that's only for like saves, isn't it?
Attack
Oddly
rolls
relevant.
too. Bless is for attack rolls too.
Well then, we're just gonna.
I don't know what the healing is on that.
We're not gonna give it to the troglodyte. It's 10.
10? Okay.
Maybe. I mean, it just says 10 temporary hit
Oh,
points.
okay. That's probably better than rolling 2d4 plus. Well, it could be.
Well, I have some.
What is this other 1d? Oh, that's a bless roll.
Yeah, which doesn't really make any sense.
Oh, I can see your separate temporary hit bar over your current hit bar. That's cool.
Oh, cool. I wish I wasn't here.
I saw you go down that tunnel. I was like, oh no. Oh, no.
I thought it was gonna be good. Let's see, injured. I can't do it.
You need a grenade.
I do.
I'm working on it.
I'm gonna go for this trog here. I think. Yeah.
Nice. The normal one or the brute behind it? Oh yeah, the normal one.
This one right here.
Do you get sneak
and
attack?
I do get sneak attack. And I rolled it twice. The first one.
Oh yeah, you slash his throat clean. He falls dead.
Cool.
That gives you a little breathing room. You could book it if you wanted to.
I could. It'd get 2 to 3 opportunity attacks.
Yep. Oh, Shade'll just pick you up and move you. It'll be alright.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
he's the train.
Well, I don't have anything I can do to disengage, so I'm just gonna stand here and take it.
Okay. I mean, do you have anything bonus action you can do?
I used it.
Oh, for your potion. Okay. All right. Magus, it is your turn, sir.
All right, I cannot move into a space occupied by an ally, correct?
Correct. You can move through it, but
Okay. All right.
I'll say this technically is a space, so you could move through.
Yeah, I was wondering. Like, I was wanting there,
Yeah.
but can't do that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
So,
know.
what I-
Can Shade command the Echo at will, or is it on your turn only?
It's on my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could
so-
dismiss it if you wanted, but that kind of,
Yeah.
Nah. Well, we can do other things.
Okay.
So first, I guess first thing I need to do is the poison condition, right?
Oh, yes, please. Yeah.
So old poison goes away, and I need to roll for a new one?
Yep, DC 12.
Okay. Con save. Come on.
Oh no.
Still poisoned.
You know what? I'll deal with it.
Okay.
I'm going to use a bonus action to drink a potion of greater healing.
Okay. Nice.
That gives
15.
me 15.
Pretty good roll.
Yep. I am then going to take the attack of opportunity, and I'm going to move up here.
Okay. No problem. Claw attack. That's a 19 to hit. Do you have shield up? Or do you want to cast it?
I will not cast shield.
Okay.
I'll take
So
it.
5 slashing damage.
Okay. And then I'm going to use Burning Hands.
Okay. On these two boys here.
Yep.
Oh, right. Dex saves. Sorry. Let's see.
And I'm going to use Inspiration to force them to roll at disadvantage.
Okay. So the one closest to you rolls a 3, and the one further away rolls a 2. They both fail, taking 12
points of fire.
points of fire. The one closest to you is consumed in flame. The one further away is on its last thread.
Dang.
Uh-huh. Okie doke. Anything else?
No, that was everything from me.
All right. Theo, you're in a tight spot.
Dang, we're in a tight
Damn,
spot.
we're in a tight spot. I'm glad somebody caught that.
All right, so
Quick
I-
question. Sorry not to interrupt. Sentinel says when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon. Would his attack of opportunity count as an attack for this guy when Magus moved?
Yeah.
Yes. Then I'm going to take it. I will take every attack I can.
Who am I to deny you an opportunity attack? Yeah, he's you finish him off. So Magus, you do like you're retreating and you toss some fire. He slashes at you, and then Shade's like, "No, stop that!" And then cuts him in half. Cool.
No biting.
All right, Theo, roll me a con save, please.
Save on.
I love removing creatures from an initiative roll. Bye.
Constitution.
Man, you guys are rolling garbage on these.
Nailed it.
You are
Nailed it.
poisoned, my dude.
I am so excited about that. Quick question. So where I have that area marked, would I be able to cast Thunderwave?
I believe
over
Thunder
there?
Wave is from you. Like, you can't place Thunder Wave away from you. It has to be adjacent to you.
It would have to be adjacent, so that would work.
Yeah.
Tim.
I was wondering what
No,
that
but
was.
You could maybe hit these two trogs.
Yeah, you can do that.
That'd be worth it.
What two trogs you talking about? The ones that are on
Actually-
top of us?
Yeah, or you could place it to the side and maybe get the trog on the brute next to me. I don't know.
Take
I don't know
one
if that's
step
worth
over.
it either.
Yeah, if you take one step over, you could get.
I'd get hit by two guys though if I did that. Right?
No. If you just went diagonal from you one and then started Thunder Wave between the two trogs and hit the brute and the trog next to me, but missed the one next to you. That'd be
I
one
see what
place.
I'd only get one big guy and one little guy with that.
Correct.
I don't think that's
So like
worth it.
that.
Okay.
I think it would be better to save it. So what I will do,
We're gonna die.
yep, is we're gonna die.
Just make
You sure it's not worth it?
make peace with whatever god you were.
It's only a 2D.
2D
I
what?
feel like that's not worth it. It's a 2D8.
Well, it's just a...
That's pretty good. I
Whereas-
mean,
my weapon.
your weapon can only hit one thing though.
if I were to move here, this guy next to me would. It says I collide with a wall if I try to move there.
Oh,
There.
why do you
Yeah.
want to move there instead of the spot above it?
I could move here, I guess, and then Rue could just kind of be hovering above me.
That's fine.
Okay. S-
You could do Thunderwave starting here and get 2 booths.
And a Medusa.
Yes, you could.
Think of the XP.
for the price of 1.
Oh, imagine.
That would be what. You know what? Scratch all of this, cause
Okay, I'm scratching.
okay. Just get rid of it. I'm gonna not, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Misty Step,
Oh,
yeah.
and I'm gonna.
has to be a
Cast
point
that.
you can see, I believe.
So I would come up to here
Oh,
with that.
okay.
Okay.
At which point, I would cast the Thunderwave.
Okay.
And with said Thunderwave,
Where are you casting?
it? I would position it in such a way. It originates from me, so I assume it can't hurt me.
Correct.
Right.
I would do it like this and get all.
Right.
of these.
It would have to be not intersecting you. Basically you would be adjacent to one of the faces of the cube.
I would be adjacent to one of the faces of the
You'd,
cube.
in order to place it there, you'd have to be standing where I'm at, or like next to Shade.
Right. So you could scoot it over to the left one and still hit 3 brutes.
Which is still a pretty good.
That's still good, and you could can knock
good
them
idea.
prone if they fail a strength save.
Okay, then I will create several more cubes.
I'll clean it up for you.
These 3 over here.
Okay, cool. I love it.
Thanks for brainstorming that with me.
Hey, you're welcome. Okay, so 3 strength saves, right? Or con saves, right? Can you
Let
confirm
me
that
put
for
that
me?
in
I
the-
believe it's.
It's con. Yeah, it's con.
It is 2d8 of damage, push 10 feet away if they fail a constitution save.
DC is what, 13? Only one of them
Yes,
passes, believe it or not.
like
So
that. I like that.
the middle one passes, the one closest to you and the one farther away both fail. So they're each going to take 13 thunder damage and are knocked 10 feet away. They're not knocked prone specifically. I'm going to say, though, since this guy is like right next to a wall, he is going to go prone. And the one in the back, though, is going to just get knocked down the tunnel, taking 13. And then 6 damage for the one in the middle as he resists the effect. Very nice.
Is there a spot right here that the other one could be knocked to?
You know what? That's a good point. Yeah, absolutely. He'll go to the place that the third guy was in, and he's not prone.
That's even better. That's even better.
And it removes opportunity attacks from Theo.
Well, except for this
And-
one guy, and this guy.
At this point, can I move still, or is that
You
it?
can still move. Yeah.
I would like to move over
Okay.
here.
2 opportunity attacks. First from the
Yeah,
little troglodyte. Very great. I mean, awesome turn though. By the way, nat 1 from the little troglodyte, and
But
then
he still triggers an attack of opportunity from Shade as well.
wow. They both miss, but yeah, Shade. Do you get 2, or just the
I get
brute?
each.
Oh, you can
He's
reach
within
either.
10 feet.
Oh my God. Okay.
So I missed the
That's
first
a miss,
guy,
yeah.
unfortunately. And this guy. Oh, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. Come on. That's not what I was trying to do.
Ah. There it is. The brute.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Big doinks. He's still up, but he's pretty bad.
It's
doinks.
Big doinks.
For the purpose of controlling Rue, I'm going to move my guy over here so I can actually see him.
Sure.
And for Rue's turn, I'm going to have him claw the badly injured one in the back with Talon.
Nice.
And then he won't be able to do any opportunity attacks if that works. Son of a...
Not quite.
Okay. So after Rue's turn, I would have him try to move out. I would come this way. Theo would not be here.
Yep.
And have him fly up here.
Okay.
And I'll go back to where I was.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna give you inspiration for that turn. That was I thought you were stuck in that tunnel, but with the use of Misty Step and Thunder Wave together, I thought it was really clever. Although I'm just realizing that that's 2 spells cast in the same turn, and I don't think Action Economy allows for that. But we're gonna roll with it because it was cool.
Misty Step is a bonus action.
Right.
I believe that's an attribute.
It's a utility.
Are you? Yeah. How are you casting the spell? What does it come from? Is it like
comes
a?
From the Fey. The feat that I got that gave me the Fey thingamabobber.
Fey heritage
Fey
or whatever,
touched.
or Fey touched.
Yeah.
What's the wording on that? Does it say you can cast the spell or that you can use the spell?
I'm trying to find that. Let's check that later. I love how you used it. But normally, if you cast a bonus action spell, the only other spell you could cast that turn would be a cantrip. But sick. Okay, where are we at now? Okay, Troglodyte Brute. All right, big money. He was not knocked away. But he didn't like it. He's going to move up to Shade, and he's going to Claw Bite. That's an 18, a
Hits.
20, and 11. So you're going to take a total of 12 slashing damage. And then, where's my combat tracker?
So I found the wordage on it. It says you learn Misty Step spell and 1 first level divination enchantment spell of your choice, and you can cast each of these spells without expending a spell slot, recharging on a long rest.
I'll say,
Okay.
even if maybe you shouldn't be able to, since it's only once per long rest, I'm gonna say it's unrestricted. Okay.
Sweet.
Falvin,
like it.
get ready to die.
Sorry, bud.
It's a 26, a
Yeah,
21,
that'll hit.
and a 12.
Yeah.
So,
the 2 will hit.
So you take 12 slashing damage. I think that takes out your 10 temporary HP and
It does, and then a little bit.
a little bit of normal health. Okay. Other Troglodyte Brute, the guy that got knocked far away, he's going to run up and Shade. He's going to attack you. Claw Bite.
He's gonna take
Oh,
an
yeah.
attack of opportunity as he enters.
Of course.
my
Of course.
range. So maybe that might actually stop him at the entrance. Oh, dang it! Second wind, stop.
Yeah,
My glaive is under my features, so
I-
it keeps trying.
I really hope you connect with this. It's going to be good for you if you do. Okay, yeah, that's good that you did that.
So he stops right here.
Yep, because he had 3 hits on you. One of them was a crit.
Oh boy. Yeah. Oh.
Yep. But you stop him in his tracks, and he can't move. That's insane. And Shade, it is your turn. You have just bitch smacked this guy.
All right. Oh boy. Well then. Oh, ha. All right. I will move my shadow here.
Okay.
Put me in range of more people. And then... Oh, wait. I need to do a con save.
Oh, yes, you do. Sorry, thank you for reminding me.
Oh, man. Please.
DC
Please
is,
pass this.
for these bigger guys, it's, what is it? I mean, you pass it, but for the bigger guys, it's 15, and smaller guys, it's
Okay.
12.
All right. Cool. So with that there, well, I'm going to attack this. I'm gonna focus on this guy. And I'm going to attack at him with my glaive. Oh my word, I'm rolling like crap. I will use my Unleash Why do I have none? I've used one. I get one from my incarnation. I still have 2 left. I don't know what my character sheet is doing against the same guy.
Okay.
Oh my word.
Oh, no. Nope.
And my bonus action to stay in my stance.
Okay. Troglodyte Brute injured. He cannot get through his guys, but he's close enough to attack your shade. You can. Yep.
I will take my attack of opportunity as he enters my range. Maybe I can hit something if I roll enough.
you hit him for 11 damage. He's looking pretty bad. I'm actually gonna mark these guys. Can I give them a different speed? I don't know how to do that. Whatever. You know which ones. The 2 at the bottom. Nice. Yeah. He's still gonna attack your shade, but
Yep.
you've kept him from moving any further. Yeah. A 20, a crit, and a 16. I think your echo goes down.
My shade's gone. Yeah, instead of just deleting it, can I just like move it out of the way?
Yeah,
so
that's fine. Yeah.
when I resummon it.
I'm just gonna hide it. Oh yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh.
You did make sure he couldn't crit on a friend though. That's great.
Yeah, that's exactly part of the utility of the shade,
Uh-huh.
of the echo.
All right, Wimpy Troglodyte is gonna attack you, Falbin. Claw Bite. You guys are gonna be hearing Claw Bite in your nightmares tonight.
One of us will be for sure.
That's a 12, an 18, a 17. I believe the last 2 hit. Total of 8 damage, 4 slashing, 4 piercing. And then the healthy one next to you is going to do the same thing. Claw Bite.
Do I need to specify a disadvantage against his roll before I hear the result, or?
No. Say no.
Okay, well, then I'll hear the results.
Okay. First one's an 8. Do you want to use your inspiration on that?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I like an 8.
Second one is a 23.
He should do that at disadvantage.
Okay. That turns into a 10.
Cool.
And then the last one is a 22.
Uh-huh.
You take 6 piercing and you go down.
I am down.
Okay. That's the end of his turn and the end of the round. 1 second. Let me check something real quick. How you guys doing? You guys feeling all right?
No.
Magus is contemplating the statement, make peace with your god, which would involve him just running up and kissing Kyra.
Right. Speaking of Kyra, Falbin, down the tunnel, you hear a song. Can only be Kyra's voice. You've heard it just recently. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. The DC is 11.
Okay. I believe despite being down, I am still under the effect of Bless.
Yep.
So
you'd add a 1d4.
add a d4, which I will roll. That's
All of them.
one. Here, let me just roll another one.
Okay.
and it'll be
I mean, the DC was 11, so you do pass. You drop to 1 hit point instead. The song grants you a sense of resilience, and actually, everybody go ahead and make everybody, if this happens to you, this round, you'll do the same thing. Okay, back up to Falbin. You have 1 hit point. You could disengage.
Yes, which is interesting because then I would like enter the attack space of 2 other people in order to run up the tunnel. So
Yep, but I mean you're disengaged,
would
so
they also be disengaged?
yeah, you
Or would it just be
basically
the ones that are 5 feet away from me.
no, disengaging means you run away from like anybody.
Oh well, disengage this fool. Cunning action.
They all have the sentinel feet.
Oh
I'm
no!
gonna run up here. I can't.
Could you Could you run a little bit further?
Maybe if I'm not gonna attack.
Run as far as you can.
Yeah.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can attack if you take the disengage.
Disengage is an action,
It's a
so
cunning action, and
yeah.
it's a bonus action for me. So I
oh
have an
right,
action.
that's awesome.
It is awesome.
Go rogues.
So I really want to kill something, but I really want to drink a potion too.
Yeah.
You know, nobody's gonna get up here with Sentinel, so I'm just gonna.
Considering you've seen Shade whip
Yeah.
it like a dozen times in the past round.
That
gonna
means
be
that you're gonna have
fine.
some good rolls coming up.
It's gonna be fine. So I'm eyeballing the tunnel, and I see there's this one brute here that's not doing so well, and I'm gonna chuck a dagger at him out of spite.
Yeah, he goes down.
Cool, and I'm gonna now keep moving.
Cool. You're like, oh shit, fuck this. You know what? Screw you in particular.
I got 5 feet left, so I'm gonna go all the way back.
Kyra high fives you.
Yeah.
Cool. Where are we at now? Magus.
Do we want Rude Death Strafe? Finally.
It'd probably be a good time for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Now
right.
that the death field has been cleared.
Yeah.
By the way, the baby bassinet would not be down here. It would stay
okay.
with Kyra.
Yeah. I'll just pretend that's where it is. I'm just gonna hide it from
If
view.
not, I was gonna move it because I think other people can push it too.
Okay. Oh, I can't hide it.
So, we're gonna do several things.
Okay.
First off, we're going to activate the Rue Death Strafe. So Rue now has Dragon Breath.
Excellent.
Imagine that's going to end up being like this cutscene montage of like
Yes.
power up.
Transformer.
Second, I'm gonna move over here. Okay, badly injured, dead, barely injured.
You're no
injured.
longer
Cool.
poisoned, by the way. So that's
Thank
gone.
you. Since it turns out the Dragon's Breath is a bonus action, I am also able to cast an action spell if it is a cantrip, and so
Hell
I
yeah.
am going to target this guy, and I am going to cast a firebolt at him.
Okay. And that's a miss, unfortunately.
Inspiration that to a 17.
You got it. That's a hit. He is down to 1 HP.
Let's see, what was... Okay, so it is... Yeah, Divinus Fire. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to move back.
Okay. And you've cast Flame Breath on Rue as well?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Theo, you are no longer poisoned, so I'll remove that from you.
Oh, wait.
Shoot him.
Come over
Shoot
here
him
and
in
get
the
a come over here to get a better view. Let's see here. I'm gonna aim for Mr. Near Death. Right there. That one.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna do the old 1-2 maneuver. Get a little bit of that. Get a little bit of this.
How many spell slots do you have?
So
For Hunter's Mark.
from what for the Hunter's Mark, it's a bonus action, and if the thing dies, I think it's like an hour or something, then you can use it again.
Not really use it again, but just transfer it to another enemy.
Okay, so transfer it to another. So.
Oh,
in
no.
my
Sorry.
mind, that was-
You can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn. You're right. You are right. I apologize. So you're basically like, just you've cast it first. You cast it first time, and now you're just bonus action moving it around after the people die.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay. 21 to hit. Yeah, he dies.
Aha! And then
Pow.
I will move to the side.
Right in the kisser.
And then the Death Strafer. Shwoom will fly above the non-existent bassinet. Go this. 15 feet.
Yep, that'll get all of them.
Can you hit me up with some dice? Good old Magus.
Oh, and I'll roll their dex saves.
And I'm going to re-roll the 1. So that's 17 damage.
17 damage. The save is what?
Save is 16.
16. Only the middle guy passes. The others fail.
The middle guy's dead.
Wait, what the heck?
Yeah, I killed that one.
Oh, I don't know why his token
Yeah.
was still there. Yeah, they both fail. They take what? 17, you said?
Yep.
Okay, the guy in the back fully dies. He is crisped. And the guy in the front is on Death's, like, gravel sidewalk.
Actually, have Rue come way back here since he can fly a bajillion feet.
Sweet. And then it is that brute's turn. Shade, he's going to claw bite.
Yep.
That is a 14, a 24, and a 23. So those
24
last
and 23
two,
both hit.
that'll be 12 total damage on you. And then it's your turn. Go ahead and make a con save first. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got massive constitution.
For days.
For
Look
days.
at that con.
Keeps giving me the notification it's my turn.
Oh, I think I was...
It's your turn. It's your turn. It's your turn. It's your turn.
It's your turn.
Have you been getting health from people dying?
I have. That's
Just-
why I'm still positive.
Oh, that's sick.
Just making sure we're adding that.
I completely forgot about that. How much health have you gotten from all this?
I've effectively gotten 1 point from almost every enemy that's died.
That's sick, dude. Okay,
So I've gotten like 10 hit points.
I'm glad that's working out.
It's working out real well, actually.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna use my bonus action to get my shadow back.
Okay.
Right next to me.
Yep. He is there. Boop.
All right, and then I'm going to attack this guy.
You guys do a little like twin dance high five and then
Something like that. Yep.
Go into it.
Yep. Exactly. See if I can finally hit the broadside of a barn.
that does hit. It's
Thank the Lord.
it's close. But you finally you just cut him kind of diagonally through the neck down through the rib cage and he dies. There is
Alright,
still the two small troglodytes in the side tunnel.
What's the escape? Stop that. Stop trying to. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to get my +1 hit point. All right, and then I will move my
Cha-ching.
shadow forward. I'll put him here.
Okay.
Actually, no, I will put him. No, I can, because I can move him. I will. Well, no, I have to do it immediately, so I can't quite do the thing. All right, I'll put my shadow here, and I'll put myself there, and that will be my turn.
Okay. Weak troglodyte is he rushes in. He enters the zone of both you
Yep.
and the echo, so whichever one.
And I will take it from my Echo's spot just for the heck of it.
Okay. for the echo of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
For the heck.
But will it blend?
Yes, it most certainly will blend. It does. And then the other one is going to follow the same flawless strategy, and enter the same spot.
I had to use my bonus action to get my shadow, so he gets to move through.
Oh my goodness. Oh well, then here he comes. He's going to, Shade, you're looking more bloody, so he's gonna bite at you. Claw, bite.
I'm pretty bloody.
Yep.
Rear steak.
That's a 19, a 20, and an 8. So
The first two hit.
you take a total of 10 slashing damage. All right. Falbin.
Howza.
So happy that I can take a step forward and a step
Movement.
forward. And even though I have one stinking hit point, I am gonna stab this mother trucking.
Yeah.
No.
You get sneak attack.
No.
Yeah.
I do.
How do
Just
you?
add 10 more.
How do you kill the last troglodyte?
I just chuck the dagger
Yeah.
and right into his left eyeball, and then it wiggles a little bit and comes back to me.
Cool. We are out of combat. This tunnel is just completely covered in blood. It is disgusting. But congratulations.
Robin drinks a potion of greater hit.
You have solved my tunnel puzzle.
I don't think we solved it.
The troglodytes have a set kill limit. Yeah.
I am also going to use a potion of greater healing. Oh.
I honestly was kind
You
of.
got any cure wounds going on there, friend Tim?
Shade's
us
almost,
might-
Shade's almost dead. Let's see. I want to see what kind of healing happens with these potions. Who's gonna be lower here?
44 plus 4, so that should be 16. That should be 20 hit points, right? Since
Yeah, since we're just action equivalent now.
yeah. So I'm just over half hit
I'll-
points.
Looking good.
I'll hit you
I
up
mean,
with
it was 16
point.
points to you, not 20.
Oh, so what?
It's 40.
The roll, the dice roll itself was 12.
Yeah,
It added
but
the 4 automatically.
right, but if I'm not using a bonus action, I get the full.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so I was more clicking on it to make sure it used
Okay,
it in my
sorry.
inventory. So
Here, I'll also add this to your healing.
plus 8. Ooh, nice.
That's nice. Well, since I was not chosen, I will drink another potion of healing.
Sorry, I was assuming that we would actually use our tank in future engagements.
Yeah.
Since I was not chosen.
Do we want to take the Rue Death Strafe real quick through all these tunnels and make sure it's clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I can't do that again.
Yeah, Rue will do a little once over and look around here and make sure that there's nothing else. Try to
Shade
be
is
as
gonna
stealthy
stay
as
up
possible.
front, and about every foot or two, he's just gonna start poking the walls
Sure.
and ceiling as he goes.
Sure.
Just kind of.
Magus is kind of going to do the same, like with create bonfires, just random
poof.
spotches of the wall just suddenly on fire.
Yeah.
Oh! I saw a thing. There's
Yeah.
somebody else still down there.
Which way are you
Somebody
looking?
else.
Over to the right?
Down here, down to the in character. It'd be to the left, but it's to the right on the screen.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let me give you guys a quick description of what you see. So before you even see it, you smell it. It somehow smells worse. you see at least one large troglodyte kind of squat in the cave. They look like brood mothers. They are.
Oh, damn.
They're big like the brutes were, but they are surrounded by a litter of, you can't see how many, but tons of like little broodlings, and you see a few of the bigger broodlings tearing one of their weaker siblings limb from limb.
Strafe.
Yeah, there's a perfectly capable.
These babies? Is that how it works?
cannibalizing each other?
Also, we're allowed to kill these babies.
Shit.
And then I will say, with Rue scouting down to the south all the way, you see what looks like it's a chamber with like stone steps that rise to a platform, like a crude throne.
I can see that too.
It's like a crude throne with a huge troglodyte sitting on it, and it's wearing a golden circlet. Can Rue make a stealth check?
Oh, fudge.
Natural one.
Super stealthy, if I can find it.
Nice if we had passed without a trace.
That would be nice.
Oh yeah, no, absolute stealth.
He's going in with a death screech.
Rue kind of like accidentally scrapes a wing against the ceiling, and you hear this voice from way down at the end, down at the bottom, say, "Prithee, do we have visitors come to see me? Please come forward, and I will give you a warm welcome and enlightening conversation. Fear not."
Rue will go click click, and only I will know that means no. I'm going to burn your children.
I would advise not lighting the children. That would come with severe consequences, prithee.
I really want to though, so.
But I want to.
I doth beseech thee, please.
Shade recloses the bassinet.
Guards, please go welcome them into my halls, prithee. And the two brutes are gonna come up the hall, kind of like hesitant, like they look hungry, but they're obeying orders. They're not poised to attack, but they do start to approach you. What do you do?
So do we wanna?
I mean, we've already been killing our way through here. I don't see any difference.
I don't see how this becomes the Forge of the Gods and is still housed with troglodytes.
Perhaps an audience with someone of prithee, an audience with someone of extreme intelligence, such as to yourself. I thirst for rich conversation.
Rich conversation. I'll strafe these fools.
How close behind us is Kyra? Because Magus is towards the end.
I forgot to grab her. She'll be right behind you.
Okay. I'm going to turn to her and ask, like, is this the working of Lutheria? Because, like, we were told that the troglodytes were stupid, and we were also told that Lutheria liked to play tricks in these mines.
Right. She says, no. As far as I know, troglodytes are just, they're just simple cave dwellers. I didn't know that they could speak so eloquently.
Right. That's why I'm suspecting a trick.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Nothing so far has given me feelings about Lutheria's involvement here.
Shade would kind of whisper back just enough for Magus here. He's wearing a golden circlet. Maybe that means.
Oh, right.
Be a cursed item.
I know what's going on now.
Sweet.
Prithee, have you considered my offer?
You know,
I
really want to burn your babies.
Vegas is like, so like Vegas is considered, because this is an ethical conundrum. Because like, what happens if a monster becomes intelligent? None of his brood are.
You just burn them. Why have a quandary about it?
Shade would just be like, I'm good with fighting our way through. I mean, we saw what they did to the centaurs. We were already really beat up. We don't want to be in the middle of things. Things go south.
Exactly.
Either we leave or we fight.
Prithee this.
Yeah, I'm good with fighting.
Not even a riddle, a curious riddle to test the muscles of your mind.
Keep your guards back, and maybe we'll answer a riddle.
Oh,
I don't want any riddle, Callus.
it is kind of
Keep in
like
mind-
Callus, yeah.
Keep in mind the death strafe is on a timer, so
Yeah.
Prithee.
Pretty. One riddle, and I will order my men down.
Prithee.
Pretty.
I just want to. I just want to roast.
No one's interfering if your direct instructions to Rue.
Okay. All right. Well,
I mean, I'm just saying.
seems like we're all agreed on this course of action.
Yeah.
Shade is like setting his stance, like
Click, clack.
he's on guard.
Just gonna roast these fools over here.
Okay,
that
so we'll go ahead and roll initiative again. We may not finish this encounter, but we'll get it started anyway. Let's see.
5, a 17. We're in trouble.
All right. Okay. You hear the king shout, "I warned thee, tread softly that my anger not be unleashed upon thee. Lo, my brutes, bite them to death, I prithee." And Shade, it is your turn.
I'll move my shade.
So, question.
Yeah.
Since Rue's fire breath was the thing that kicked this all off, would
Still got to roll
that be
initiative.
like
Anytime there's hostile action taken, you got to roll initiative.
oh, okay, gotcha.
Is this a spot right here?
Yeah. Oh, it won't let you, or it will. Yeah, sure. Foundry has spoken.
Are there?
Pretty.
Brother, how riddle? What doth
I
make
guess I'll
red in
stay
the
here.
night?
Well, I'll like basically seeing the fire breath go off. Shade's shadow just kind of lunges forward and attacks this guard right here.
Okay. You notice these guys are bigger than the ones you've been fighting.
Oh, good.
Yep. You still hit, but this guy is quite a bit beefier.
Oh, good.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Good. Made the right choice. Pretty.
Pretty.
Really? Really?
All right. Well, might as well
Yep.
use it since I'm attacking through my. Let me just make sure it doesn't have a limitation. Cause I got 2 of them left.
Oh, I'm still blessed.
Yeah, you are. That's good news.
So I get to use one of my Unleash Incarnations, even though it keeps telling me, at least from this tab, that I don't have any.
Sure.
But I still have 2. I will use my Unleash Incarnation to attack a second time.
That does just hit.
Oh,
Wow.
You found out their AC. It is 13. Anything else?
I will use my bonus action to enter my stance.
Okay.
And Shade will actually take a step.
Oh,
here.
hold on. Let me. Cool. Yeah. He is going to move forward, and he'll hit your shadow. Come on, or he'll try. That's a miss and a hit. Shadow's gone. He still has one attack left. He's gonna bite Theo. Accidentally deleted your shadow. Sorry.
That's fine, but he enters my
Okay.
range, so I will.
Tim, you're gonna take 6 piercing damage. Theo, excuse me. That hits. 12 damage. His speed is 0. All right. Healthy brute. Oh, this is the brood mother. She's seeing Rue moving to attack. She's gonna move up and attack Rue. Freaking campfire? No. All right. Claw. That's a miss. Actually, what's Rue's AC? 13. Okay, so it is a hit. 7 slashing, and then another 7 slashing, and then she's gonna bite, and then 5. So a total of 19 damage.
Rue is down.
Rue's down. Okay.
Oh!
Falbin.
Well, that was a bad start.
The dice tell a story.
Ask Jade or Theo, what the hell's in that room?
In the room that Rue just died in? Is that what she's asking about? Are you here?
Can you hear me?
No,
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm asking about.
Okay, you cut out again. What did you say?
Tell me what's in the room.
Yeah, there's just a brood mother and a bunch of babies. So I was just trying to kill them. But
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna take a step here. Fun.
Fun. Someday Falbin's gonna round a corner and it's gonna be like an ice cream shop or something. Something great.
The brood mother then?
Yeah. One of them.
And okay, so those are the only 2 that have taken a turn,
Yes.
which is important.
This guy has not gone.
That is true. So I am going to attack this guy.
Okay. You know his AC is 13, so that's your number.
Hasn't taken a turn yet.
Right. Yeah.
Trigger sneak attack.
Amazing. Oh, nice. 20 damage.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus. Yes. And then I'm gonna use my bonus to attack this guy next to Theo that has already taken his turn.
Okay.
It'll be a flat roll.
Yeah, nice.
-5, so
19.
19.
Okay, yeah.
Still.
Wait, why -5?
Secondary attack. I'm not.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Expert.
Yeah, you hit him. He's looking pretty bad. Anything else?
Does that trigger sneak attack because Theo's within?
He's
5
already
feet?
taken sneak attack this
I
turn.
can only get it once per round.
Oh, okay.
Per turn.
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah, I really want it. No. And then I guess I'm gonna try to get out of the way.
Okay.
So I'm done.
All right. You see a troglodyte down by the king. He's just going to move in front of him and stay there. And then the other broodmother isn't going to move. Theo.
I'm going to move behind this very strong-looking cat.
Shade, just like the barrel of the gun just comes over your shoulder, past your face.
I feel like at this point it would be like under my arm.
Oh, yeah.
Like right along my
Yes.
waist. Or like chest. chest.
You look strong. Gonna do the old, thingamabobber. Shoot. I'm gonna have to go into here to do that. Hunter's Mark on the one that's badly injured that smacked me.
Now, this would be a fresh hunter's mark, right? Because this is a whole new combat.
Let me.
Because it was
read this real quick.
more than a minute since your last combat ended.
I think it's like a stupid long time. 1 hour.
1 hour. Pff, okay. That's pretty cool.
Pretty sure. At the bottom, it says the things are like first level V, concentration, 1 bonus action, 1 creature, 90 feet, 1 hours. I assume the 1 hour is how long it lasts?
Yeah, that's duration. That's good news for me. I'm playing a ranger soon, so
Hunter's Mark is OP.
yeah. So you got go ahead and roll that hunter's
Gonna
mark.
roll that.
And we'll probably just get through the end of this round before we call it. Cool.
Then I'm gonna end him. Come
You
on.
could.
Come on.
You end
Yeah.
him. Yeah, absolutely.
Boom.
Ended. His huge meaty form just drops to the ground. He's like 30% bigger than the other brutes you've been fighting.
Must be drinking whole milk.
Oh yeah, lots of milk. Shade perks
And
up.
Nope.
Whole
I don't know that I'd want to drink milk
No.
around troglodytes.
No, you don't. Rue, right? Oh no, Rue's down.
Yep.
Okay, troglodyte. You hear some movement. Shady's gonna enter into your zone.
Yep. So he will trigger a glaive.
Doesn't quite hit. He dodges under your blade and approaches you to attack. 2 claws and a bite. That's a 12, a 6, and a 14. Flails.
All miss. Thank goodness.
Almonds. The broodmother is just going to move up and stay there. And the injured brute in the center room is going to close with Shade, again reaching your zone.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why? I don't know
did
why.
unarmed strike.
Yeah. He takes 10 and cannot
He
move.
stops there.
Amazing. He's going to use his action to dodge. I guess. All right. You hear some heavy footsteps from the other room. He's gonna dodge. Megas.
Yeah, it sounded like there was a whole lot of troglodytes in the broodmother room.
Yeah, a lot of babies.
A lot of
A
babies.
lot of babies.
A lot of eggs.
A wave of babies.
And I don't want them coming out. And so right here, I'm going to create a bonfire.
Oh, not this
We're just
room.
gonna-
They're not in this room.
What?
The babies
in
aren't
this
in
room.
this room. They're in a different
They're
room.
down.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's where everything is, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Not going to do that.
I mean, you could do
In that
that. There
case-
are troglodytes in that room. They're just that's not the brood chamber.
Right. Okay. I don't really have good eyes on the situation.
Just
But
burn any of these
you know
guys.
what? Yeah, like I'll just go ahead and create it. Since you seem to be stopping a lot of people right there, I'm gonna create a bonfire right where you're stopping them.
Cool.
So like right where that guy is.
Just under his feet.
Bonfire.
Cool.
Yep.
What's the?
Is there a marker that we can place there if we're ending at the end of this turn?
Yeah. Boop. Bonfire.
Okay.
Does
Bonfire.
he make a save now? Or is there a save?
Yes.
Okay. Dex, right? That's a 4. He fails.
And so he takes
3
points of fire damage.
Nice. That's the most bonfire damage I think you've done.
And I will draw my sword.
Okay. Getting serious. I definitely forgot to roll initiative for the Trog King, but I'm just going to have him go at the bottom of the order just because it's narratively interesting. All right. Here comes the troglodytes that you didn't stop. He dashes. So, Magus, you hear a troglodyte run up behind you, and he's out of breath. He can't attack yet. And then another one. Same thing. And then the troglodyte king is just going to say... And that's all for this session, prithee. No, he says something like, "Thou makest me merry. I'm full of pleasure. Let us play a game next week. Answer me a riddle. I'll give you a free one now. Let's see. They arrive every night, whether invited or not. They can be seen, but not heard or touched. And if one falls, the rest keep moving. Stay tuned next week for the answer. Prithee." And that's where we'll stop for tonight.
The answer is antelope.
I don't think that's right.
Shooting.
I don't think that's accurate.
They arrive every night. You can't touch them.
Those are the angels that are being petrified by falcons.
The cherubs just eating it.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. I really kind of half expected a TPK a little earlier in that.
It was getting really hairy.
That was Harry.
I mean, it's still not great.
I
I feel really okay right now.
Do you?
Before.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're mostly full health and
Positioning is
We're all
the positioning here
fairly
is
healed.
so much better.
Yeah.
yes.
so.
Down to Deathbird, but
I mean, Rue, yeah. It's a good thing Rue is
heavily
not.
armored mage up at the top and tank at the bottom. I mean, yeah, much better.
I like how we've kind of established a rhythm of like super easy just bloodbath fight and then like really tough like kind of scary fight. That's fun, I think, for everybody.
I'm glad we bought potions.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
the
guys
store.
Yeah.
you guys quaffed like 6 potions in that. I mean, that's great. That's what they're there for. I feel like people don't use potions to the full.
We would have been like narratively stuck with the negotiating with the king if we hadn't had those potions.
Yeah, I mean, you guys would have really not had much choice besides just fleeing, you know.
I feel like if we hadn't had the potions, we would have left, rested, and then come back.
Right. Right. Yeah. I mean, there is the whole question of like, what is the true number of troglodytes in this cave system? You know, like
That's a great question. We've never gone north.
yeah.
There's like a stronghold up
king.
there and like a bridge and stuff.
So like,
Well, it's the whole mining system.
yeah. Like what?
Basically.
Before the
Complicated.
troglodytes were here, it was dwarven, right?
So like just from a cursory glance, you could tell like back at this junction, like to the left is like natural sort of tunnels, like whether water or whatever, and then to the right is like carved stuff.
Yeah. I'm assuming the carved area doesn't have troglodytes. It'll probably have other things, but
it's D&D,
Worse,
probably.
more dangerous things.
Yeah.
I might want a rest before then because I only have one
Bugbears.
spell left.
Yes.
Umber hooks.
So what are you guys feeling as far as the Trog King?
I mean, callous, pretty much straight up.
Yeah.
For me.
Like, do you think you guys are just going scorched earth, like, or are you? Is there any inclination as to like, or any temptation to like talk? I don't care either way.
If we did, it would be from a position of strength. So
Ah.
we have to kill everything and anything that would help him.
Magus has plans, but he needs eyes on the king first. I have no idea what's going on down these tunnels.
Right. Oh man. Yeah. This was a meat grinder.
But since Shade pointed out that he is wearing a golden circlet, I suspect that he has it's like a circlet of intelligence that's giving him +10 int, and that's what's going on.
What, his like Shakespearean dialogue isn't normal for a troglodyte? Yeah.
I think that he
what
is.
really got it was the prithee.
Prithee, yes, yeah,
Prithee.
yeah. He needs
True intelligence.
I like.
Prithee.
So the way I see him is like he's never read a book in his life, but he just has like an idea of what smart people sound like, and he probably has like really great logic, even if he doesn't have like facts or stuff that you could study.
As soon as Magus gets visual on him, he's going to mage hand that crown off his head.
Oh, okay, all right, interesting.
And see what happens.
Interesting. That's good for me to know for next time.
I mean, at this point, Shade's stance is they've been doing terrible things to people up in the front rooms. If he's the king, then I have no interest in talking to him.
Responsibility.
Either these are mindless monsters who need to be pest controlled, or these are like a terrible, intelligent person who needs to be taken out.
Yeah.
That's effectively Shade's stance.
Morality. Love it.